Hello Pisces, welcome back to Tarot by Jess. Just wanted to do a love reading for y'all, see what messages could come through for you, see what guide has. Thank you, Spirit. What messages would you have for Pisces in love? Okay. Spirit, then can we have two more cards? Yeah. Pisces in love. Pisces love. Okay. Alright. Okay, just give me a moment, y'all. Let's see what messages come through for us here. Alright. So, Pisces, I feel like you are dealing or were dealing with a very, I don't see any of your energy here either. Okay, so you were dealing with an immature, possibly even younger, but definitely an immature, mouthy person. Someone who is very careless with their words. Like they just feel like they just say whatever comes to their mind and they don't really care how it affects the other person. But okay, because you've got the Three of Wands up here and this Ace of Wands right below. So I'm feeling like you're kind of tired of waiting for something to happen. Yeah, we've got this Two of Pentacles on the bottom, like just this kind of balance. Like, and I feel like you're not necessarily feeling very balanced in your life right now. Is like what I'm feeling. So I'm a little nasally allergies, but this Three of Wands, you know, he's just kind of like sitting there, hats on the ground. You know, it's just that waiting period. Like, okay, I've put some work in, like, all right, just waiting. And then, you know, right below that, though, you have this Ace of Wands, which is like new beginning, intuition, like a will, passion, drive. So I feel like that in itself is going in a good direction with whatever it is that you've been waiting on, which is, we'll see where this goes as far as love, because right now there's literally no cups on the board, so we'll see. But definitely a new plan, a new something to make, you know, out of this stagnant feeling. And then with that, we were talking about that Page of Swords. That's right on top of this Three of Pentacles. So is it, I'm feeling like you are working with an asshole. I mean, quite frankly, I hate to say that like that, but, you know, Three of Pentacles is working together. You know, usually in this card here, there's like, you know, that wiser person in the back kind of instructing the other two, and each has their own part in what's being created. And you see that magic going up that tree, kind of illuminating that owl there, which is knowing and wisdom. However, with this Page of Swords, I don't like the Page of Swords person. Like, I just feel like he's just really, like, this person's just like kind of really reckless, and they don't care how they come across. You know, they come across very like, and this could be someone even older than you, but it's just like reckless with their mouth. Like, they just don't care like how they treat people. And I feel like you're working with someone who literally is like that. And then next up here we have the Justice. and below it is the Tower. And I kind of feel like with that, like, there's gonna be, like, I like this Justice card because there's nobody in the card, okay? But there's a balance between, you've got the sword and you've got the wand right there in the window. Um, and you've got, we've got the scales sitting right there on the desk, but there's nobody in the chair, okay? Um, so I feel like this is almost, I feel like it's always like, for this particular, this deck here, it's a karmic justice because, like I said, there's nobody there in there. And, we know swords are our air, it's our thoughts, it's our mind, our communication, right? And wands is our will and our passion and our drive. And air is very fast moving. Okay, with that sword being pictured in the card, with that Tower, I feel like this is, this Tower moment's going to come quick. Not necessarily like horrible, because it's only part of the Tower, right? It's only that top part. Most of this castle is still standing just fine. But whatever this karmic justice is, and like I said, I don't see any of your energy in this reading. Like, I feel like this is stuff kind of going on around you, other than possibly like this Three of Wands and Ace of Wands. I feel like you've been feeling stagnant in your life overall, like just kind of stuck, like stagnant, just waiting for something to happen, something new to happen. But I feel like for somebody that this justice that's coming their way is going to shake them up a little bit, or maybe whatever is happening to this person here is going to shake you up a little bit. But obviously, like I pointed out, it's only part of that. It's only the top part of that Tower. It's the rest of it's standing fine. Just, then that next set here is we have the Judgment, and then we have the King of Wands. So Judgment is awakening, okay? You've got the owl up in the tree. Everyone's coming out of, well, these are books, but normal cases, it's like coffins, like the Great Awakening. Your eyes are opened, and that possibly could have been after this Tower moment, after this karmic justice was served. And then we've got the King of Wands, which that's obviously an energy, but King of Wands is somebody who, kings are stability, the comfort. He's been around for a minute, usually someone who's older, not, or at least more mature. Again, Wands, passion, drive, intuition, things like that. So is whether or not this is your energy or someone that you're taking, that you're dealing with. He's one. King of Wands is like, keep him busy, like don't come to him with just logic or just emotion. Like I feel like he's like a little bit of balanced of both, but it's like it still has to be on his agenda, if that makes sense. Like, to come to him, you need to know what the hell, like, you're talking about. Like, you better be fueling his passion, right? Like, if this person likes football, don't come to them, and I'm only using this now, don't come to them talking about basketball, right? So this could be you, Pisces, kind of taking on this new sort of, after this great, this awakening, wise, eyes open to whatever the situation was, probably after this Tower moment, and this karmic justice being served, hopefully not to you. Like I said, I don't see you in this reading at all. That's why I think this King of Wands is actually somebody else. I don't really feel like it. I don't feel like it's you taking on a King of Wands energy. I feel like this is your eyes are open to somebody that you're dealing with. Like, you're learning how to deal with somebody. That's the vibe, the feeling that I'm getting. It was like this Tower moment came, this karmic justice was served, your eyes were open, like, okay, this is how I need to come to this person. So we are, we'll see. We'll just see here. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get love messages for Pisces, where their love life is going? Also, clarification on these other cards, whatever messages you would have to come through. We just thank you for those. All right, so we have a Page of Pentacles. Thank you. I've got King of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Moon. All right. And then on the bottom, you've got the Page of Cups. Okay. So we've got the Moon. All right, Pisces, so you're showing up now a little bit. So we've got Page of Pentacles. And I feel like this is kind of where we're getting into our love. I feel like you have, you're going to have a choice to make. I feel like you feel like you don't have enough information to make that choice, is what I'm feeling, because you have the Moon card and you have the Two of Swords, which has the Moon above here as well. But you've got, okay, so we'll start with the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a very well put together page, so to speak, well prepared. That's what I'm going to say. So they, you know, they have a plan. They're not coming in completely naive or unprepared. You see, she's got all the what she needs to, you know, make happen on her belt there to the best of her ability, you know. But a page is still gonna, you know, they're not a king, you know, they haven't learned everything yet, but they're still, you know, you've got that offer coming, this page. And that's right next to this King of Cups, which is, he's my favorite king. I can't help it. Well, him in the Pentacles. But he actually, in this card, I love it because he's got the cup steady in his hand, though he's sitting on, you know, a little bit of turbulent waters there. Like, you see the waves and stuff. But he looks, you know, he's calm and cool and collected. He's very stable in his emotions. Okay, he's going to be stable with emotions around him. This is going to be somebody who is capable of, you know, handling a lot at one time emotionally, whether, you know, and hold it just fine, steady in that hand, despite everything going on, you know, around. The love that he has, he holds on to very strongly. Like, you don't have to worry about that, like him dropping that cup. Okay. And then you've got that Two of Swords, which is, she's got the blindfold on, the Moon behind her, you know, the Two Swords there. Take the blindfold off and or use your intuition. There's a couple ways you can look at this card, but twos are always going to be balanced decisions and things like that. But I always find it funny that the waters are always really, really choppy behind her. And if she just took the blindfold off and stood up, you know, she could see what, you know, which way she needs to go. But with that Moon, it says, you know, use more of your intuition, I think, in this particular card, because that Moon is just, to me, very highlighted over that rocky, you know, ocean. And then it comes up right next to the Moon, which the, you know, kind of goes hand in hand. The unknown, our fears, you know, the mysteries, things like that. So when she's on this beach blindfolded, you know, with her swords kind of like drawn, trying to excuse me, you know, find her balance and figure out which, you know, what to do. It's, to me, it's both. It's the not knowing, the unknown. She's blindfolded in one, and we know what the Moon card stands for in the other. So, you know, it's being, I feel like you're afraid to make a decision on something, or some, you know, maybe you have two choices here as far as love goes, Pisces, coming up. Could be this Page of Pentacles, you know, someone who's a little bit more immature, you know, but they're not a complete mess. Yeah, I don't mean it like that, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not, they're not coming in just all willy-nilly. They have, they've done some work. They've got, they got a little bit of experience on their belt there. But definitely like no king. So um, you've got to learn to balance that. And in this card, she is looking at the unknown. She is facing that direction here, and that just kind of stood out to me, that that's what's scaring you, is this unknown. You don't know which path you want to take. And then you've got the Page of Cups on the bottom, which is I feel like this is definitely you right now. You're feeling clumsy in your emotions, right? Like feeling all like you're all in your emotions, you're all in the feels, right? You're all in the water. But that fish, you can't control it. Like you can't keep that fish in the cup, and it's kind of like, like, oh, come back, come back. Almost had him. But it's, I think you're feeling a mess right now, like in your emotions, not knowing this unknown. And Pisces, you can't know everything. Like sometimes you're just gonna have to go for it. Okay. Like I'm really surprised the Fool card hasn't shown up right now for this. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages would you have for Pisces love? Any outcome or anything we can add to this for them to help for clarification? Thank you right there. So we've got 3 of Cups coming out. You've got the High Priestess coming out. And you've got the Knight of Swords, Pisces. And we'll one more, okay. And you've got the 2 of Wands, another choice. All right, so Pisces, use your intuition. All right, get out. You need to get out. Get out. Celebrate with some friends. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna say have a night with your friends. Have some drinks. Get whatever you need off of your chest is what I'm hearing. Like, get it off your chest. At the end of it, you are going to use your intuition, Pisces, because there you are, the High Priestess, okay? You know, that's the veil between, the spiritual world and our world. Like, she's in that gray area. We know, that's... So you're going to have to use your intuition on this unknown situation, Pisces, which is that Knight of Swords. You're going to have to use your mind, use your intuition. You're going to have to take action. Otherwise, you're still going to be sitting somewhere because you haven't made a choice. All right? You need to choose a direction. This 2 of Wands, he's done a lot of, you can see in this, he's done a lot of research, spiritual work, things like that, scientist type stuff, right? He's been working on it. This isn't a younger person, right? I mean, look in the card, like he's developed a white beard. Like this is how long he's like been sitting in this office, or whatever it is, a study that he's sitting in, and he's put passion there, and I only know that you've put a lot of passion because you got these red roses, and that's passion, right? But right outside that window are these ships coming in, and he doesn't even see them, right? So it's about making decisions. And like what's coming to me, Pisces, is don't take so long to make a decision. That you're going to have to take action, okay? It literally is like, enjoy yourself, take a load off, get it off your chest, celebrate with friends or family, whoever's close to you, all right? But like basically take your mind out of the situation for a little bit. Step back, okay? Like you're literally putting yourself into it too much, to where you can't see clearly. So you need to step back, enjoy yourself, and then you'll be able to get a clearer clear a message through your intuition. Like, message isn't the word, but you'll be able to I can't think of the word that I'm trying to use. Like, it's not like image, but it's almost like you'll know what to do and you'll know what action to take, because you're not going to want to just sit here any longer. Okay? I really like, exactly. Oh my gosh. And on the bottom is the world. So, coming out of a cycle into a new beginning. So, there is a new beginning on the horizon. You're just taking too long to get there, Pisces. You need to, like, make decisions, put things into action. Okay, this is on you. Are you not putting yourself out there? You know, if you're waiting for love to just come knock on your door, it's not going to happen. Because you've got like twos are like decisions to make, right? And that's okay. Be sure about like what you want. Obviously, don't settle. And don't ever accept, less than what you deserve, Pisces. But on the same note, don't take so long to make a decision that you grow old. You got a white beard, okay? Like, sometimes you're going to have to, like, take action. You're going to have to, or, even communicate what it is that you want to do, or communicate what direction you want to take, whether it's, okay, you're really going to have to make a motion there, and use that intuition, because there's a lot that's going to be coming up, or a lot that you've been through wherever you are in this, this story, whether you've already had that tower moment, whether you are on that second clarification row and you're in the middle of making that choice, but you're scared because it's the unknown, or maybe, you've just now voiced this communication, or, you started using your intuition. Where are you at in this story? I don't know. I don't know where you are. What I do know is that some stuff has happened. Some karmic tower moment has happened. Some karmic justice needs to be made. Decisions need to be made. Somebody is scared of moving forward. I feel that, someone is scared to do that. Someone is scared to make a choice on what it is that they need to do for their greater good, which once that happens, love is coming in. You've got to end the cycle for the new beginning. So you're, are you there? And take a time out. You got Four of Swords. You've got Queen of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So, take a time out. Take a rest. That Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords, I'm going to tell you to watch out for someone deceptive. Someone who very well, because you are in this Queen of Wands is showing up here. Maybe this is somebody who has come around you, who is, or you've taken on this energy yourself, really feeling yourself comfortable in your own skin, just, you go after what you want now, right? That's a wonderful thing. You've made that decision after this time out. You go after what you want. Just be careful that you don't have people around you who are deceptive, all right? Use your intuition. That's what I'm hearing, because you are following up after this Two of Wands. Yes, Pisces, you took a necessarily time out, did a lot of inner thinking, like, okay, I've made my choice, I know what I'm doing. Boom, Queen of Wands comes out. I got my passion, my drive, my will. I'm going after it, knowing I'm feeling myself. You can't tell me any different right now. I don't care what you say. And then you got the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, sneaking away with those books out that slightly, ajar door up there. Hood over the face, hiding. Is that you or is that them? I really feel like that's someone else, probably trying to see if they can get another one over on you, Pisces. Because after all the bullshit that you've gone through back there, people probably don't know that you're even in this Queen of Wands energy. They probably think that you're just that pushover Pisces still, and like, oh, you're going after this dream, this this passion, this whatever this direction was that you went into, and somebody feels like they can take advantage of you. So just be careful of that. That's all I want to say on that one. And that's anyone in your life, Pisces, whether you are going, this love relationship, whatever it is, because we didn't get much love in this. So I'm just gonna put it out that this is just more of a life, like, love yourself reading. Okay, I'm sorry, but yeah, like, love yourself, or back to those two choices, that Page of Pentacles and that King of Cups. That was the only place where I really saw that it could have been like two choices between people, but I feel like this was two choices between life direction, honestly. However, that Seven of Swords, just watch out. Make sure nobody is out to get you or to deceive you or anything like that, Pisces. All right. And I hope this finds who it was meant for. And please make your choice and don't waste any more time. Okay, Pisces, get headed in that direction that divine is pushing you to. Okay. And I'll put up another reading here for hopefully later today for the week. All right. And maybe some love will come out in that one. My goodness, this is all business. And us Pisces, we want love. We don't want business, right? All right. Please like, share, and subscribe. And y'all have a great night.